What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Pltr Gang Investments, back with another Palantir YOLO update. And today, Palantir went crazy. They are still paying us. I can't even believe they still paying us. We hit $66 at close. I think we closed at like $55.97. The news that we was talking about yesterday when I said, hey, Palantir's up, it must be news related. Well, Alex Cart has transferred from the NYSE to the NASDAQ. So, what does that mean? Potentially, we could be getting included in the QQQ2 in the upcoming months or weeks. I got to see the date. I think it might be December when we could get included. But anyway, that was just another excuse for people to get buying. So we made more money. The valuation went up. Everything got riskier. And let's talk about it, people. So, with Palantir at 66, those calls you seen I had bought yesterday, that little $70 call for 2 weeks, I think it ended up doing probably like, I think that thing ended up doing like 300-400%. I didn't get that much. I sold mine for like 150% and bought these calls you see here, these $90 calls, and that other call I was holding. Let me see if I can show it to y'all on, what is that, history. Yeah, so we sold this one today. Yeah, we paid like 30 something for that. Sold that for 70 something. Then the other call, what did we sell this for? So this for 227. That's that one we bought for like 90 or 100 bucks I've been showing y'all. So that did good. And what did we do with the gains? As y'all can see here, I think I bought like $10 worth of Nvidia, $10 worth of Tesla. We bought another one of those SoFi calls because SoFi might be going, people, and they're giving us more time. Those calls still cheap. So now we got 5 of those. And we bought another of those $90 Palantir calls. Now this one things got digital. So I think when I sold those calls, I don't think we had hit no 66 yet. We was probably still at 65. That was probably the first time around the high 64 ranges. I sold those. Bought these, and they was ranging out. The first one I was already up on. I bought that one for $46 this morning. Bought another one for $68. And Palantir rolled so hard, they're already up 58%. So, yeah, things are going crazy. My call I've been holding the longest, that's up 743%. And these other ones did 70% today. So, yeah, Palantir is going crazy, man. If we keep going like this, I'm going to probably have to take some serious call option gains and start deploying this profit elsewhere. We bought some more shares of Palantir with a profit today. We're up to 50 shares of Palantir off free trading. Bought some more Tesla today. They shook me out that IonQ call, y'all. It's ugly. That IonQ call kept going, man. I would have doubled that money. But it's in SoFi. Well, I would have got my money back, not doubled it. But it's in SoFi now. The GEO call is recovering, and this Advanced Auto Parts, it's just ranging. It's a turnaround story, so I'm not worried about that now. And what do we do from here, people? So, with Palantir at these high levels, again, the valuation is crazy. It's getting riskier, but what people are saying, and what I gotta agree, this has gotta be institutional. This buying pressure, this isn't me and you. This isn't me with my little call options buying a share or two when I make money and taking a few $100s, few $1,000s. That's not what's doing this. This has got to be institutional. Like, Alex Cart is selling shares hand over fist, and the stock's still going up. The only people who could be doing that kind of buying pressure would be institutions. So what does that mean? What do these institutions see that we don't see? Well, we see it because we started buying Palantir very early. But I'm thinking all the things that we're saying about Palantir, it might be, let me think, I can't think of the word, maybe a little more serious than that, because the way I see it, what's got to be happening is these people, these institutions, they're richer than us. They got more money than us. These are people worth hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars, tens of millions of dollars. So they're actually in the field with these companies that are using AIP, that are using the software, and they're seeing the results firsthand. We hear about it on earnings calls. We hear about it from analysts. We hear about it from financial YouTubers and Reddit and research pages, but we don't get to see it live. We don't use AIP. So I think, like when Dan Oz was talking yesterday, they're around the customers. They're seeing the growth. They're seeing things that we're not seeing. And that's why this stock is starting to go crazy like this. We're outperforming Nvidia at this point. The entire stock market's actually down today. Not the entire stock market, but the market was red today. Let's look at the stocks. The market was red today. We had, what, Apple down. They don't got no love for my Apple call. Nvidia was down, so you know that's going to drag the market down. Because I think Applied Materials missed on a guidance situation. That's one of the AI names, so that scared people. Yeah, all these things are down, man. All these things are down. Like, but the only things that are running, and that's why I've been saying small cap rally. That's why I did that small cap rally like some weeks ago. If you go back on my old channel, on my old videos, you'll see this when I first said it might be a small cap rally. Look what's up and look what's down. SoFi's up. Ion Q's up. Like I said, they shook me out. closed down. That's one of the ones I'm still looking at. They missed on their earnings, but they're not profitable yet, I don't believe. But we still watching that because the nuclear energy still might be a play, so we're not done watching that yet. But the Robin Hoods of the world are up. But we got Google down 2%. Amazon down 4%. The market is changing. The money is starting to go to the smaller companies, the mid caps and the small caps. Tom Lee has been talking about this for months. And now this is not a reason to go sell your Apple and buy SoFi. But on a short-term point of view, a smaller cap stock like that can give you bigger gains than like a big Apple or Amazon because they're smaller. They are more likely to double, triple. That's why we was able to make the 1,000% on Rocket Lab calls, because these stocks, since they're smaller, they're more likely to do these bigger moves. So Tom Lee was thinking that in order for the small caps to catch up to the larger cap stocks, they gotta like outperform by like 100 percentage points. And it's actually sweet right now for all my call option traders, because as y'all can see with SoFi, I'm buying calls that expire in June for $40. I remember when Palantir was like that. Like back in, what, 2023, early 2023, you can still get leaps on Palantir for like $40, $50. Like that one leap I always show y'all is probably going crazy today. That's the one where I said I didn't even have the money to buy it. I'd have been dumb up. Let's see what that one's looking like. Let's see what that's looking like. Where is it? $20 call. But yeah, while waiting for that to load, this small cap rally, I'm gonna try and use it to like make money on the short term and deploy it into stocks that I feel are more beneficial in the long term. Like that's why you see me buying a lot of Tesla, or not a lot, but that's why you see me starting that little Tesla position. I'm adding to Nvidia. I got a bunch of shares on this Robinhood account here, but I want to add to them, not necessarily because I think these stocks just go moon and go crazy. They might, but even if they pull back, these are stocks that I want to have a bigger position in. So it's like, as I make money off these bigger stocks, I'm gonna start deploying it. I've been looking at ARM a lot because I call ARM like around IPO, right after IPO. I didn't have enough money to get into it, and it's still running. Look at this, man. 9,800%, the whole 10,000%. Man, I was this close, y'all. I was this close. $46 has turned into $4,600. For anybody who don't know about options, this is the power of options. And this is just letting us know this Palantir breakout is just getting started. And that's one thing why I think Palantir specifically is able to move in the small cap rally. We're not a small cap stock, but we're a mid cap stock. And we got a lot of, what's the word? Things going right at the same time. It's not just we beat earnings, then Trump wins, then rates get cut. Then it's time to buy small cap stocks, but everybody doesn't like small cap stocks. So what would you go to? A mid cap like Palantir, and we're in the hottest sector in the game, AI. And people are starting to realize that, hey, Nvidia and Palantir are some of the only companies, direct companies, that are in the AI business profiting from AI. We got a lot of companies that are using AI, not a lot, but a few companies are using AI and starting to profit behind it, but companies that are in the business of it that are actually profiting, the list isn't that long. So that's why I think we're having these gains. That's what's been going on in the market. Let me see. We could do some technical analysis. I'm not even going to do Palantir today because it's just been mooning. But we can look at QQQ because QQQ is pulling back. That's just a sign. With all those stocks like Palantir going up, we got QQQ going down. Ooh. So that order block, I mean not that order block, that fair value gap I thought was decent yesterday. They actually broke that one. And that's what I was saying. I was like, it's decent. It's not the first one. But now we're in this second one. if I wanted to take a trade, I would definitely take a trade here, or I would take a trade down here if it keeps going lower. I would probably put some time on it, some months on it, so I make sure I get my money right. But on the daily, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. But this dip right here, this is just the Trump rally cooling off. We're going to watch the news, watch the macro. We're going to see what they got to say about it. Shiba Inu's going up. So it's like the market's changing around. I'm going to do a lot of research, a lot of listening to different opinions over the weekend to kind of get a feel for where we're going. Because as a day trader, it actually caught me off guard this week that the Qs were crashing. Not crashing, but the Qs were going down and all these smaller stocks were going up. I made money off the smaller stocks, but in the day train, we were kind of flat this week. I think I might have lost like $200-300. But look, I should have just bet it go down, but looking at it, it's showing a changing of the guard. I want to see how long this move is going to continue. And I don't know if it keeps continuing like this, it stay flat. If they start going down, it might be time to start looking at some of the large cap stocks that no one cares about right now. But that was just my thoughts for the day, man. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. All my Palantir shareholders, I know y'all getting money. We done hit 66. Let's hit the 70, the 75, this 80. Let's get it. It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.